Hi friends, how are you? In this video, we'll talk about string of pearls, which is a war between India and China, kind of war. So, welcome to Candid Classes and stay tuned. So, in introduction part, we'll discuss the string of pearls is a strategy deployed by China by building a network of commercial and military bases and ports in many countries. The strategy has been deployed by China to protect its trade interest as a major chunk of its trade passes through the Indian Ocean. Various choke points uh, like Strait of Hormuz, okay, Strait of Malacca, then Lombok Strait, okay. Then defense analysts believe that this doctrine, along with initiatives like the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor and other parts of China One Belt One Road initiative, is a threat to India's national security. This as such a system would encircle India and threaten its power projection, okay, trade and potentially territorial integrity. Okay, string of pearls refer to Chinese intention to establish a network in India Ocean region, that is IOR, okay, Indian Ocean region surrounding India. Each pearl represents some form of permanent Chinese military installation in a series of locations along a string. Okay, then recent development of ports around India in Gwadar, Hambantota, Sitwe and on Bay of Bengal coast in Myanmar, etc. are seen as string of pearls. Okay, although these are commercial ports, the fear is that this would be easily converted to naval facility in case of conflict in India. See, let me tell this to you. String of pearls is not a strategy by China, but this strategy is invented through by Indian thinkers, Indian um, agencies that who are in a position to um, um, to know the future, what can be the circumstances or consequences of a particular plan of another country. Those experts of international relations and international security, they have invented this string of pearls concept. Okay, first of all, I would like to tell you that China is trying to um, cover India in Bay of Bengal because maximum Chinese exports are being done through Bay of Bengal and this Indian Ocean. Okay, so what China is doing this under this One Belt One Road. Okay, under this One Belt One Road, Belt and Road Initiative, which is also known as One Belt One Road. This is the initiative through which China wants to um, you know put its subparts, okay, like in Hambantota, Sitwe and Gwadar port. They have taken as their ports, which ports can be easily converted to naval facility in case India is taken with China. Okay, India taken with China, then these ports will be converted into naval facilities, and from those like from Sri Lanka and this Pakistan, Gwadar, Hambantota, Sitwe from Myanmar, these ports, from these ports China can easily attack. Okay, so that is what the main uh, problem of India is facing. Okay, then from this diagram you can easily know it. See, this is the route, the red marked routes. Okay, these routes are known as Belt and Road Initiative targets. Okay, this is Silk routes. This is known as Silk routes. What is happening during our ancient time? China was doing trading of silk. Okay, import export. So what China was doing at that point of time is they are giving silk, because silk was produced in China easily at that point of time, and production of silk was invented in China. Only after that it has come to India. So Chinese was having silk, and by giving silk, they are importing, they are getting other things, other daily necessary things. So these roots, they are trading with these roots for silk, and these roots are known as silk roots because they were trading in this root, silk. Okay, this is the root. So here you can identify these dot marks with whom they were doing silk import export, silk trading. Okay, so now through its Belt and Road Initiative, China is targeting these ports. Okay, this is Gwadar port. Here you can find Hambantota, then Maldives, then Sitwe ports. These ports they are targeting, and through these ports they are covering India. So in any case, if they are successfully completed, they are successfully get colonies in these areas, then they can easily surrounded India. And if in any case they are attacking India, then at that point of time India won't have any um, cross what do you call it, cross strategy to defeat China. Okay, so this is what India has to defend, and through this only we can be in a position to tackle with China. Okay, then impact of string of pearls in India. Okay, it endangers Indian maritime security. China is developing more firepower with more submarines, destroyers, vessels, and ships. The presence will pose a threat to Indian security through the water. Okay. Then first is impact. Strategic impact is nothing but what I have told you, that they can surround India and they can put India in the lab, like they have put Pakistan, they have taken Sri Lanka. So in that case, what will happen in Asia? India is the uh, country which can tackle with China. What foreign powers, what other powerful countries thinking, but right now they are thinking. But in any case, if China will be successfully execute this one belt one road initiative and string of pearls strategy, then India will also be a subordinate to China. So maritime security, China's presence will pose a threat to India's security through water. Okay, so like I have told you, those trading ships, I mean, what do you call it? One second. Okay, these naval facilities, commercial ports, and fear of that could be easily converted to naval facilities in case of conflict with India. Okay, this Gwadar, Hambantota, and Shitwe. These ports can be converted into uh, naval facility. Okay, naval facility ports, and that can be a what and that can endanger India's maritime security. Then economic impact, Indian resources will be diverted towards defense and security, thus economic will not reach its potential, hampering economic growth. This may further lead to instability in India and the whole east and southeast regions. Okay, so what will happen? Indian resources will be diverted towards defense and security. Okay, so what will happen if they will be able to cover us through the string of pearl strategy? Then maximum of India's money, India's GDP will be invested in defense for defending purpose only. So in that case, India soon will be a country who will take help of other countries or World Bank or IMF to meet their daily and country necessities. So in that case, economic impact will be there. Okay. Then this is the China string of pearls, what they have successfully done still now. Then Strait of Hormuz in Gwadar port, they have already taken in Pakistan. Then in Sri Lanka, they Hambantota and Colombo port they have taken. Then here in Strait of Malacca also they have taken. Okay, this Hainan Islands also they have taken. This Bangladesh Chittagong port also taken. Then Myanmar Sitwe and Kyak, uh, Kyakupiu. Okay, these ports they have already taken. So in this way they have already covered India, but they haven't taken anything in Maldives. Okay, so this Strait of Malacca and this China Hainan Islands, these needs to be India should have a proper strategy to tackle with this strategy of string of pearls. Okay, then what China is doing? China has taken Pakistan, Kenya, Djibouti, Sri Lanka, and Myanmar. To I mean, it's like China is controlling them. Okay. Then impact on the Indian economy. Okay, Indian resources will be diverted towards defense and security. Thus, the economy will not reach its potential, hampering economic growth. Okay, so maximum of India's money will be invested in defense and security, and so economy will be impacted. This further lead to instability in India and the whole east and southeast region. The strategic clout of India, which it enjoys today in the Indian Ocean, will be reduced. China doesn't have any openings in the Indian Ocean. The strings of pearls will lead to China's surrounding India and it will be able to dominate it. Countries that today consider India as a partner in response to China may end up in the lap of China. Okay, so that's what they have told that soon India will be a subordinate to China. Furthermore, China's support for India's traditional enemy of Pakistan and the construction of its Gwadar port is viewed as a threat. This Gwadar port was constructed and this China-Pakistan Economic Corridor Road also constructed. So this is kind of threat to India. Okay, compounded by fears that China may develop an overseas and naval military base in Gwadar, which could allow China to conduct expeditionary warfare in the Indian Ocean region. Okay. So then, from the east, the deep water port of Kyopo, this is Myanmar, okay, Kyokpyu, is also viewed with a similar concern. The first comprehensive academic analysis of Chinese plan and its security implications for New Delhi is known to be undertaken in February 2018 by an active duty Indian naval officer, antedating China's anti-piracy naval deployment in the Indian Ocean beginning in December 2018 and ensuing acquisition of its first overseas military uh, Djibouti in August 2017. The analysis predicting China's permanent military presence in the Indian Ocean is viewed by Indian policymakers as a prescient. Accordingly, India has since been making moves of various types of counter the perceived threat. Okay, China's military has been seen by Indian soldiers, and after that, India has that mindset that they need to do something to defend the string of bad strategy. Okay, then India's response is known as iron cotton. Okay, like his strategy, China's strategy is known as string of pearls. Then India's strategy is known as iron cotton. India is using multi-pronged strategies to counter Chinese string of pearls strategy. The strategy involves building ports, extensive coastal surveillance radar. Okay, surveillance radar. That means this radar can identify any a rocket or anything which is suspicious, and it can like Iron Dome. Okay, it can easily defend that. Systems should track Chinese warships. Okay, they can track the warships and submarines, importing state-of-the-art surveillance plans which can track down Chinese submarines. Okay, operating airport in the neighboring country to keep a check on the port built by China, deepening defense ties, expanding bilateral relations with South Asian countries, island nations in Indian Ocean region, Southeast nations, and carrying out regular military exercises with navies of USA, Japan, Australia. Some of the important actions that are undertaken by India to counter the Chinese Navy and its influence in South Asia and Indian Ocean region are listed below. Okay, India's Act East policy. First policy is India's Act East policy, which was launched in an effort to integrate India's economy with Southeast Asian nations. Okay, it has been used to make important military and strategic agreements with Vietnam, Japan, and Philippines. These are Southeast countries. Okay, South Korea, Indonesia, Singapore, and Thailand, helping India to counter China. Know more about India's Act East policy in detail on the page link provided here. Building and accessing ports. India is developing Chabahar port in Iran. This okay. The second strategy. This is quite important. This Chabahar port was developed by India in Iran. Okay, opening a new land sea route in Central Asian countries by passing Pakistan. Okay, this it is strategically located close to the Chinese Gwadar port. Okay, in Pakistan, and is close to the Strait of Hormuz. Strait of Hormuz. Chabahar gives India a strategic position since it overlooks the Gulf of Oman, very strategic oil supply route. Okay, India is building a deep sea port in Indonesia. This building deep sea port. Okay, a place named Sabang. In Indonesia, Sabang, India is building a deep sea port to counter China's string of pearl strategy. Okay, then India is developing Chabahar port in Iran to counter China's string of pearl strategy. Then India's Act East policy is taking Southeast Asian nations with it to counter China. Okay, then it has strategic significance that it is close to Strait of Malacca. Okay, this Sabanga Strait of Malacca was already taken by China, and India's Andaman and Nicobar island is also there. So this deep sea port in India, in Sabang of Indonesia, will be helpful. Okay. Then in Myanmar, India built a deep water port in Sittwe. Okay, this deep water port is sea. Sittwe is under China's control. See, and this deep water port in Sittwe 2016. This can counter. Okay, then Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, what is there? In Bangladesh, China is having this Chittagong port. Okay, so uh, so what India is doing to counter that Chittagong port, India would help Bangladesh modernize seaport in Mongla. Okay, India is developing another seaport called Mongla. India can also use the Chittagong port in Bangladesh. Okay, so Chittagong port is common to China and India. Then in Oman, India has signed agreements to access strategically located naval facilities of Oman. Okay, the facility is close to the Strait of Hormuz. Okay, to counter the Strait of Hormuz, India has got the access to use Oman's naval facilities. Okay, then more than 30% of oil exports pass through the Strait of Hormuz. Okay, then Singapore, it has signed an agreement to access Changi naval base. Okay, Changi naval base of Singapore, which is strategically located close to Strait of Malacca. Okay, then military and naval relationships to upgrade and train its navy. India has developed a strategic naval relationships. Okay, strategic naval relationships with Myanmar, which gives India an increased footprint in the area. It has also made agreements for the military cooperation in the region with Japan, Australia, and USA. Okay, this military cooperation will also get from Japan, Australia, and USA. The four countries carry out joint military exercises in the IOR region. IOR region is Indian Ocean region. Okay, known as the Quad. Know the detail about Quadrilateral Security Dialogue group on the link page. Okay. Then building coastal radar networks. This was the building of coastal radar networks. Okay, one second now. Okay, so this we need to identify in one second now. see what India is countering. This Pakistan is having a water port. Okay, so here you can find CPEC, China Pakistan Economic Welfare, and here in Iran, Jawar port was developed by India. Okay, which is close to the Strait of Hormuz. Then in India and in Oman also now they have got this naval facility strategy. The routes which is to Strait of Malaga, that is Babang. What do you call it? Uh, what do you call it? Sabang. Okay, in Indonesia it is known as Sabang. In Indonesia, Sabang deep route is there. Then this Seatway port is also, the Chittagong is also used by India. Okay, then this Seatway, they have also deep route port also there. They can order here from Andaman Nicobar. Okay, Andaman Nicobar is also there, and Maldives is there. Okay, Maldives is there. So India is also creating their port and their bases, military bases to counter China. Okay. Now we'll discuss about building coastal radar networks. Okay, Bangladesh, India has recently signed an agreement with Bangladesh to install 20 coastal surveillance radar system. Okay, India is installing 20 coastal surveillance radar systems along with the coastline of Bangladesh. Okay, it will help India to monitor Chinese warships which have been frequently visiting the Bay of Bengal. Okay, so with this 20 coastal surveillance radar system, India can monitor the Chinese warships. Okay, the Maldives, what Maldives is doing, India will install 10 coastal radar systems. This CRS is playing a vital role here. Okay, 20 in Bangladesh and 10 in coastal radar in Bangladesh. These radars will relay live images, videos, and location of information of ships moving from Indian Ocean region. This IOR. Okay, the project is implemented by Bharat Electronics Limited. Okay, they is doing this coastal radar systems. Bell Bharat Electronics Limited. Okay. If 2019 are already completed, okay, there are small hiccups in the project due to the government of Maldives. Once a government is favorable to India come to power, the project is moving at full speed. Okay, Sri Lanka 6 coastal surveillance radars in installed in Sri Lanka. As per some reports, India is planning to set up at least 10 more CSR coastal radar system. CSR in Sri Lanka. These are constant ongoing efforts by the government of India and Sri Lanka to solidify Indian Sri Lanka ties. Okay, these are the coastal and what India is doing, they are putting this CSR, the coastal radar systems, in the ports only. Okay. Then what Mauritius is doing in Mauritius, they are installing 8 CSR. Okay, coastal surveillance radars have been installed in Mauritius. Then Seychelles in one coastal surveillance radar, and then have been installed in Seychelles. And the first coastal surveillance radar in Seychelles become operational in 2015. It was commissioned on the main island of Mahé. More coastal radar will be installed in the small island of Estobe, Egyptian and Farquhar. There are plans of 32 more coastal surveillance radar systems in Seychelles, India. Bell had set up 46 coastal radar stations and 16 command and control systems, and 46 coastal radar stations in 2015 in India. Next week, 30 more coastal radar stations and 5 command and control systems will be set up. Building ports in collaboration and signing bilateral agreements with countries is usually to improve trade ties with the respective countries and open different trade routes for India. It helps India to counter the Chinese influence in these countries. Okay. Furthermore, India has invested a lot of diplomatically in countries like the Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Mongolia. These are the countries of Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, and Kyrgyzstan. Mongolia is above China. All these countries are China in the north. Okay. So signing pact with France, India and France recently signed a strategic pact of the naval bases to each other's warships across the Indian Ocean. It grants the Indian Navy access to important French ports, including one in Djibouti. Okay, home to China's single overseas military base held in defense relation on linked peace. Okay. Then Singapore Information Field Center in the Ocean region. Okay, there will be real-time information with friendly nations, which will be based out of in Gurgaon. All the coastal surveillance radar systems are connected to provide a comprehensive real-time picture to India defense establishment in the Chinese presence in the region. Okay. Then now recent airfields. India finalized an agreement for a new base in the Seychelles and negotiated military access to naval facilities at the Oman ports and airfields. A pact allowing deployments from each other's naval facility was signed with Singapore in 2017, with expanded bases on the Andaman and Nicobar islands at the end of Malacca Strait. India is raising the stakes in the fight over the waters of Southeast Asia. A number of these counter-terrorism and anti-piracy efforts have been conducted in coordination with the American forces, though Indian officials have traditionally restricted joint military exercises to common interest initiatives, often those under United Nations sanctions. Okay. So thank you friends. With this, so we'll conclude that though China's string up strategy is quite strong, but India's iron curtain strategy is having that much of power, the equal power to